Alright guys, it's a simple job. Just in and out. Nothing to it. Everybody hit the floor!
Alright, so what you just watched was the Payday 3 gameplay reveal. Now, normally I'd be super excited, and don't get me wrong, the game looks awesome. I will actually keep looping, play back the trailer again to keep it looping for you guys. But there's actually something that really bothers me with this, and that would be, you know, don't get me wrong, it's what, Unreal Engine 5? This looks great. I love the environments, the NPCs look fine, bank looks good. You know, we're getting some new mechanics, stuff with breaking cameras with hacking. We're going to be able to take guards hostage, it looks like. You know, being able to actually hold them up as body shields. And, you know, don't, like, I guess what I'm trying to say is, this looks great. You know, they're showing off the sentry gun, some gunplay. We got some like slide movement we can do after running, so that's cool. Instead of just crouching. Does that shotgun just fire 3 times? That's bothering me. I have to see that again. Well, okay. So in the stairwell is what I'm looking at. Did I pass it? Am I dumb? Okay, Cloaker, good, same sound, good noise, MP7, 40mm grenade launcher. Bulldozers look awesome. Yes, I did. Stairwell. 2, 3. Yeah. Hold on. Watch the stairwell. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot in a double barrel. Okay, go off, game. But you know, I love Payday 2. Don't get me wrong; it's one of my most played games. You know, I like Starbreeze. I love Payday 2, even though the diesel engine is a huge hindrance on it. You know, here I'll pull up some of the screenshots too. But you know, this looks great. We got Dallas, we got Chains, we got Wolf. Although, if I remember correctly, isn't Chains' voice actor changing with 3? We got some new things here. We got some Mission Impossible style laser detection systems. That'll be interesting to see how we deal with that. Golden Shark Incorporated. That looks like a new heavy police officer. Dallas here with a M4, it looks like. Here we have good old Hoxton. Yep. Payday mask. You know, like, okay, so why am I labeling this video Payday 3 worries me, and this is why, or something like that. So, you know, the first thing that really kind of caught my eye as soon as I looked at my Steam wish list is base game Payday 3. It's $40. Now that's really like $45 because where I live I have tax. So, but still, you know, that seems kind of odd to me. You know, let's say there's no tax. It's just an even $40 or $39.99. You know, that's still something's off because it's not a $60 game to me. You know, I'm used to paying $60 for games, but base game is $40, and then we're jumping up to $70 for the silver edition, and then we're jumping up an extra $20 for the gold edition to $90. Okay, you know, different editions, no big deal. Each one's going to be more expensive than the last, as per usual. Nothing out of the ordinary, besides the price for base game to the first edition being kind of high, in my opinion. Now, here's where I get worried with Payday 3. And it's not because I don't want Starbreeze to succeed. Yes, I forgot their name, that's why I scrolled back up. And, you know, I want Starbreeze to succeed because there's no other game like Payday 2 or Payday the Heist. You know, it's such a unique game, and I love it. You know, it's probably my second most played on my Steam account, not including my PlayStation hours. But you know, we have the editions and what they have. Base game, of course, every edition comes with that. Pre-order bonus if you pre-order. And then, okay, bonus content for higher editions. Cool, that's typical. That is how games are normally done since at least, what, 2010? I want to say? You know, it's been that way for over a decade now, at least. You know, okay, so we get, for the silver edition, we get a cool Hoxton mask, I think. Or it says Dark Sterling mask. Unless that's a new character. No, that's Hoxton, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's Hoxton. And for the gold edition, we get the Golden Slate gloves. Cool, I want the gold gloves. The Skull of Liberty mask. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. And the Dark Sterling mask that you get with Silver Edition. Okay, we get the same. Gold Edition gets everything Silver does. Pre-order, you get to play early, 3 days early. Cool. And here's what bothers me about Payday 3. Season passes. And Season Pass 1, 6 months. 2 heists, a Tailor pack, all the Tailor packs, and weapon packs. I don't know how much they've invested into these Tailor packs and weapon packs. And I don't know how much they've invested into the base game heists and how many there will be. But to justify from $40 to $70, that's a $30 price increase. And all I get is 3 days early access and 6 months on the first season. Or, like, is $30 worth 2 heists? Yes, you're getting the Tailor packs and the weapon packs, but who cares really? Like, maybe you can justify the weapon packs being in that too. But I don't really care much about Tailor packs unless it's a skull, like not a skull thing. I'm dumb. A mask like pack that I'm going to want to wear. When even though in Payday 2 I only wear one mask, you know, I don't really change it up. But you know, 2 heists. What's going to be special about those heists? What's going to justify them being part of a $30 price increase? Again, $40 to $70. And okay, so that comes with the gold edition too. Season pass, 6 months. Okay, so if let's say we get the gold edition with everything in it, season pass of 1 year includes 4 heists. 4. All the Tailor packs and all the weapon packs. But 4 heists? I don't see the justification in going from $40 for base game to $90 gold edition for 4 heists. And then again, that's not even including, because knowing Starbreeze and how they've done stuff with Payday 2, and maybe it's just the limitation of the engine and everything they did with it, not including when they did safes and all that, but there will be more heists added after the 1-year season pass. So why I don't understand the justification from $40 to $70 to $90 for getting 2 extra heists. And like hell, $70 to $90, that's a $20 increase. 2 heists for $20? Okay, let me look at my Payday 2 stuff. Let me find Payday 2. Let's go to the store page. I love Payday 2. How many hours does it say? About 260 hours. That's just on Steam alone, not including all the time I spent on PlayStation 3 and 4. But, let's look at all the 82 content stuff. Just list it. Okay, never mind. So, okay, music pack, no, don't care. I'm just looking for heists. See, Taylor pack. Hostile takeover heist. $7 for a single heist. Okay. Weapon pack, mod pack, Taylor pack. Lost in Transit heist. $7. Weapon pack, music pack, Taylor pack. $7. Okay, so let's say on average. Let's see. Let's scroll down here. How would they bring back Sokol, actually? Let's see, the Alesso heist, that was $3. Okay, so let's say on average, a heist is $5. Because, it seems like they're either between $7 or $2. It's just like, oh man, I love these soundtracks too. But going back to my point, what justifies that price tag? And also seasons, that bothers me. Like yeah, maybe it's a Call of Duty season pass, but like with the way things have been handled lately with games, especially like with battle royales and the latest Call of Duty and all that other stuff, we're having battle passes now. And I think I've heard stuff about Payday 3 having a battle pass. I don't like that. And, maybe I'm wrong with some of my information. So if I am wrong, and, this, please correct me. But, I don't know. What justifies going... Like, I keep repeating this, but it's actually a legitimate reason in my eyes. Also, I just realized, even if you pre-order the standard edition, you don't get early access. So if you want to play that 3 extra days, you've got to justify a $30 price increase. Like, I don't really, like... I'm kind of stumbling over my words here. And I apologize. Okay. I know I will probably buy the gold edition. There is no... I love Starbreeze. I love Payday. It's a match made in heaven, basically. I will be buying the gold edition for probably about $100 because tax. And it's also coming in September. No, they didn't even tell what day in September? That's bullshit. Oh well. But still, like, who's to say they won't delay this? Like, what I'm really skeptical of how good like Payday 3 will be because of how greedy companies have been lately with the current fiasco at Overwatch and Blizzard, and Overwatch 2 no longer having the whole reason for justifying the two. What would like I'm trying to reason in my mind what justifies going from $40 and playing with everybody else at the start of the game launch with just the pre-order bonus in the base game to jumping to $90, 90 to $100, if you include tax, for if you have tax, online tax where you live. I do. To get basically the same thing as base edition, an extra mask, a pair of gloves that you'll see the gloves a lot. You probably won't see the mask ever, besides putting it on. You get 3 days early access, which you get with the silver edition, which is still again a $30 price increase. And then for the next 6 months after launch, you get 2 heists, all the Tailor packs, which you won't ever really see besides menus probably, and weapon packs that may or may not be useful. From my understanding, most of the attachments I've used on my guns in Payday 2 were useless. There was like, okay, I want this canted iron sight, so I have to pay $5 extra for all these useless attachments. Or okay, I want this. I want this camo because it's a golden Amcar 16. Like that's another thing. Weapon skins. Like that's going to be extra money unless they're going to continue with the Payday 2 tradition currently of every day you log in, you get a free skin, or you can go to the Steam market and buy them. But then again, early on, the Steam market is going to be oversaturated with those, and it's going to be super high priced. So it's either mod the gun as best as you can, and it doesn't really matter, but because if you're trying to go for a stealth build, or if you're trying to go for a, whatever, if you want to be the Juggernaut and have your N249 and just start tearing everything while Enter Sandman plays. But I've ranted on long enough. See, given to your greed. Oh wow, this is great. Give outlet to your greed and let loose in Payday 3. In addition to gold, cash, and jewelry, and any other valuables they might come across, you'll be able to build a sizable collection of weapons, cosmetics, and accolades. What the hell are accolades? Don't mind me just Googling that real quick. An award or a privilege granted as a special honor or as an acknowledgement of merit. Okay, so basically what Destiny 2 has been doing with the end card screen. Like, oh, hey, you were best dressed. Congratulations. This means nothing. It won't be as simple as showing up and gaining goodies. You'll have to work hard and plan smart to get away as much as possible, gain experience, and unlock new skills and gain proficiency. It's telling you you're proud to handle tougher challenges. Bullshit. I am calling bullshit. Yep. And like, not only is like, I love Payday 2, but from what I've heard, again, what I've heard with them bringing Payday 2 to the Epic Game Store, it's completely kind of screwed Payday 2 with matchmaking and everything. And that's something they have to deal with. But also, it's like, I don't know how much I can actually trust this launch now. Because, like, again, I love this. This reminds me of, like, Heat Street. The Diamond Heist. Or, Big bank. That's what I'm thinking of. This like what was the Locks heist where it was basically, it was a snowy area. It was always a nightmare to go through on higher difficulties because it was a small bank, and then you basically had the exit right next to it. But okay, but like weapons, okay, we see hollow sight on that. Enemy design, it looks wonderful. Character design, trench coats. It looks like standard stuff. But then again, this is all first person. Like, okay, let me pull up that trailer again. Um, like here, this is what you see. You see your gloves. You barely see anything of your like actual character. Like if you're wearing a suit or anything, you see your gloves. You see your gun, and that gun also has a customized skin on it. So there will be skins, I'm guessing, or you can at least customize it better than you could in Payday 2. Does it show putting on the mask? Yeah, you see your mask. Oh, yep, look at my mask. Cool.
Everybody hit the floor.
And this is all you see. Like, you know, maybe this is kind of a clickbait thing. Maybe I'm the only one worried about this. But, you know. Oh yeah, there was that. Anyway. But like, it's hard for me to look at Payday 3. You know, oh, $40 price tag. Then a $70 price tag for what? Not a whole lot. And then a $90 price tag for not a whole lot. 4 heists. Like, I don't care about weapon packs or tailor packs. Those are just useless to me, in my opinion. 4 heists mean probably like, let's say each heist takes 20 minutes, you know, and you're not really focused on doing anything. You're doing the bare minimum. It takes 20 minutes. You've got an hour and 20 minutes basically of heists. Like, unless the base game is absolutely like ridiculously filled, I still don't see the justification in paying an extra $30 to $50, moving up from standard edition, to justify that. It's like, maybe I'm just nitpicking, and I'm probably entirely nitpicking, but also, you know, I want this game to do well. I don't want to see something go. I don't want to see this go up in ashes of a lot of things. And supposedly I watched the Noli video recently where he talks about there being a new listing on the Epic Game Store for Payday coins. I don't like that already. That puts a bad taste in my mouth. You know, it's like when Metal Gear Solid 5 or Metal Gear Survive introduced Metal Gear coins, or Mother-based coins, or Survive coins is what they were called in Survive. Nobody liked that. Nobody wanted them, and it was almost required to have them. And like, I don't know, like the bags look basically the same from Payday 2, even though it's an updated version, updated game engine. You know, we got, what is that? The cross kill. It looks like it's a 1911. Suppressor, laser sight, sculpture, pictures, lasers, camera. Ooh, camera looks cool at least. Ooh, I'm just now noticing this. Well, you can't see my mouse. Can I enable that actually? You know what? I won't worry about it. But like, you see that at the top, you have like the circular thing here that probably goes back and forth. You know, we've got a lot of sensors and everything, and they showed in the trailer we have something to do with phones, and it's a new gadget we have. Cool. But again, the price tag, and a lot of stuff that's come out recently with Payday coin, or just some paid currency to buy in-game stuff. That's a big red flag in my eyes. Even though I will probably be buying the gold edition, but still, you know, buy the gold edition, still have to pay for coins, and congratulations, you get 2 extra heists compared to the $30 price increase, because we have 40, 70, 90. I think they got to come down on their price, honestly. And yeah, it's too late for that. It's what's set in stone. Blah 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 blah. And I'm not blaming Starbreeze. This is probably not their thing. This is probably their publisher. Was it Deep Silver? Yeah. But again, after I know I've ranted a lot and I apologize, but at the same time, this comes from a place of love for the games and the developers, not a place of hate. And I have to make that clear apparently, because people are retarded. Um, this is it's considered a franchise now. I guess technically it's everything's a franchise now, but whatever. It's just I'm worried for this, because the base game has to have a ton. Like, I'm talking, it's got to have 40 base game heists, in my opinion. I don't even think that's how, like, I don't even know if Payday 2 had that many. But like, there has to be a justifiable amount in the base game alone to even think about getting the quote-unquote season pass for 2 extra heists if you get silver, or 4 extra heists if you get the gold. Not to mention, anything past that 1 year will be a separate purchase. So figure that out. Anyway, I guess I'm done ranting. Starbreeze, I hope there is, like, you can try and convince your Deep Silver to adjust the prices somewhat, because again, that's kind of ridiculous, trying to justify 90 for 4 heists and some useless cosmetic stuff, and maybe some weapon parts that most people won't use. And like, I want this game to succeed so much, but I don't know, maybe it's just the state of gaming recently that has driven me to this, because I've been going back and playing some old games and how full of content they were without updates to just their main game. Like, if you go back and play Metal Gear Solid 2, 3, or 4, you didn't have to wait for a later update to make the game better. Destiny 2, I'm looking at you. Or, with Destiny 2, oh, with this update, we're taking more out than we're putting in. I don't want that. Like, I want this game to be as best as it can, be as awesome as it can, because I love it, and I don't want it to go away. And I don't want to see it die, because, I know Starbreeze has already had a tough time when they tried to do, what was it, Overkill's The Walking Dead? Was that Starbreeze too? Hold on. Was Starbreeze... I think they were. Yeah, Overkill's The Walking Dead was developed by Overkill and published by... It was published by Starbreeze. Yeah, Starbreeze acquired a license to develop Overkill's The Walking Dead. Anyway, I'm getting off topic here. But before I make this into an hour-long video of me just constantly rambling over the same points as I already have in a 30-minute video, I really think that the public Deep Silver and maybe Starbreeze can convince them otherwise. But these prices are hard to justify for what we're getting out of them. And like honestly, maybe the base game price alone justifies everything, but we don't know that yet. I'm just worried of what could happen, because if the base game has 10 heists, if that, or like if it just doesn't have enough content in it to justify the $40, and I paid for $90 to $100 for the gold edition, and I get 4 extra heists, I'm going to be so upset. And it's my own fault because I pre-ordered for one. And it's just, I'd hate to see them have to do what they did with Payday 2 again, where they're like, okay, we won't do this paid content. And a month later, it's like, hey, we need to do this paid content, otherwise we will literally die. And that's my thing. I don't want them to see. I don't want to have them go through this again, because I've basically been with Payday 2 its whole lifespan, even though I've never really made videos on it. I don't think I've made any videos on it, actually. Anyway, that's a self-reflection thing I'll have to do later. But, there's a few games I would like to be known for, and I don't want to see them die. And, a few of them would be, one of them would be, I would love to get known for Payday. I love Payday. It's a fun game series. You can play it solo, you can play it with friends. You can do everything basically by yourself if you have enough dedication. I would love to get known for Metal Gear. I would love to get known for... I was thinking about this. I don't know, but it's like, I don't want to see like Payday 2 drop into nothingness because suddenly, oh, we're dead because we fucked up. I don't want to see that happen to Payday 2. Like, oh, look at like what happened to Destiny 2. They were basically 2 weeks away from shutting the game servers down, and they were like, "Hey, we've got to do this. We'll pull through and it'll bring the game back from extinction." And it did, but it also partly ruined the game because of how much content was lost, how much monetization they put into the game, making it free to play, and like, I don't want a game that is going to be money over gameplay, because like, I'm trying to find the words here because I'm doing this on the spot. I don't want this to be a useless... I don't want this to be a virtual paperweight, basically. I can look at my stack of Wii games. Those are basically paperweights now. I have emulators. And like, why would I move on to Payday 3 when Payday 2 is everything that's Payday 3, but better? Like, I hope they like, I want Starbreeze to sit down and be like, here's what we have, here's what you can expect. This is why you should buy the game or pre-order the game or anything. I don't want a half-assed delivery like every game seems to be doing now. And it's also partly because Payday 2 has been part of my life for so long, because I think I jumped into it in 2014 and it launched in 2013, I think. Yeah, 2013, and I came around in 2014. So I was basically the next year after kid, or a couple months late. So I've been around for a while. Not like, this is just my Steam, stuff. So I obviously I haven't been on Steam for so many since 2014. But I've been playing the I played the console version up until it stopped getting updates. Then I finally got my PC, and I played the PC version. I love this game. I I don't want it to see. I don't want to see it go up in flames. So that's why I'm worried, because with the payday coin issue, trying to justify extra, an extra $50 from base game to get 4 extra heists with piss poor cosmetics and 90%, 99% useless weapon attachments. Like, unless base game is just barren and they are there to fix that, I feel like they've planned for failure here, and it's a quick minimum effort, maximum money. This seems to be with a lot of live service games. And from what I've heard, Payday 3 is going to be live service. And, I just don't want that to happen. So anyway, before I ramble even further, thank you for watching. You know the typical YouTube throw up, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Hit the bell when I decide to upload, if ever. Come check me out on stream if I'm streaming at twitch.tv/DragonShinobi. It'll be linked in the description, probably. It may or may not, actually. I don't know. I'm lazy with this shit. So, yeah. Take everything I said with a cup of salt instead of a grain, because, maybe I'm just too skeptical of this with everything that's recently happened with gaming, in the gaming industry at least. But, I'm tired of being passionate about something and watching that thing go up in flames, and then just watching the, what do you call it? Like, it's like, if you, like, light a match. Oh, wow, that's a great fire, but it doesn't burn for long. I want Payday 3 to be a roaring bonfire that lasts for years. I don't want it to be something that's like, oh, hey, we haven't played this in 7 months. You want to jump in for an hour? Sure. And then we're done. I don't want it to be obscurity. So anyway, as I was saying, thank you for watching. Come check me out on stream. I'll see you in the next video.